All right, let's go to our Instagram stories. Oh, hello. Let us turn this around as I'm in the car and let's just get started. All right, with a photo. So what I want to do first is show you, if you simply just want to create a color picture to either use for a background or use for your highlight colors, here's a trick. Either upload or take a photo just like this. Go up to the marker in the top right, so it's the squiggly line right next to the AA. Click on that. Decide what color you want to stay with your brand. So I'm going to choose that one. And then I'm going to put my finger down on the screen and hold it. And voila. All right, so you can either use this to download for the highlight cover, which the download button, if you look down, there is an arrow pointing down with a line right there. That's going to save it. And I'll show you later how to upload to your highlights. But let's just explore what all you can do with stories. So first, let's start with our text, the AA at the top right. We click on that, test the text. All right, so here, if you look at the bottom, and I'm simply taking my finger and I'm just moving it, and you see all the different kinds of text that is offered. So let's start with that. All right, now if you go up to, let's see, you've got a little circle that's got color in it, which that is where you can change your colors. So for me, my color, my brand font color, I'm not font color, my branding colors, this is not exactly in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the blue and then I'm going to move it to get kind of close. Now there's another great way to do this, but I just wanted to show you that. And when you go up to the top, the A with the little, it's like stars right there, that puts a background on it. You click it, and just keep clicking it until you find what you like. So I'm going to do that. If you look at the A with the lines next to it, this is going to type it out. All right. There we go. So you see it pops up. If I did this, see, it's going to do that. All right, so I'm going to keep this right there. All right, now, like I said, here's the marker. There's sometimes I recommend using it, and you just kind of do that at your own discretion. So right here is how big you want to make it. You can do that. Make it lower, smaller. I'm just clicking up at the top, the different forms that you have, the different markers, and then you've got the highlighter. This one has a little glow to it. If I did that, you see there's a glow. Then if I wanted to erase, oh, there's my photo. So there's that. Now let's move on to all the stickers, and this is where it gets fun. The little square with the smiley face. Here we go. So all of these right here are going to be great ways to interact with your audience. So you can always choose a location, a hashtag, mention. Those are something you can do with those up at the top, or you can always do a mention or hashtag in your text. So let's look at our GIFs. And I might have a hard time pulling up my GIFs because I'm outside of a Starbucks doing this. But you can search for GIFs. So if you wanted to do sparkle, you can pull that up. And of course, it's probably not going to work for me now that I'm recording this. But you get the point. Okay. So from there, we can do a poll. So ask a question. You say, let's see, do you love to use stories? All right, and so you can change the yes or the no. You can tap in there and you can say, heck yes. Oh. And then you can say, nah. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Then you go back. You can do a countdown. If you have an event, let's see, freebie release. I did just release a freebie. So let's say it's November 11th tomorrow. All right. It's not all day. It's going to be a certain time at 2 p.m. Done. All right. You can use that. Let's go to something else. You can do questions. Ask me a question. So I've used this before. Drop your email here. All right, you can do that, or you can say, who was your favorite teacher? And then people respond when you post it. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we have a quiz. Now this is fun to educate people on who you are and what you do. So a lot of times I've used this for like letting people get to know me. What was my first job out of college? What industry have I not worked in? What would be my dream? Or what was my, I think it was my, what was my one talent I wish I had that I don't have? That sort of thing. So if you are in the fitness industry, use fitness facts. If you're a health coach, use health facts, things that you want to educate your audience on, but just in a different way to get them to interact with you. All right, so let's see, guess my favorite. Well, let's say, when was I born? Say 1978. Oh, that is actually not the correct answer. 1987. That is the correct answer. I simply tapped on that. 1990 or 1994. Done. All right, so when you post this to your stories, this is going to show up, and then if they select the right one, it will let them know, yay, you got it right. And if they got the wrong one, it will let them know, wrong one. All right, say you want to get rid of this. All you have to do is move it to the trash can. That is all you have to do. All right, so we just did a quick rundown of these options and stories. So I hope this helped, and let me know if you have any questions.